Hello, Romerica.
Hi, everyone.
Today we're going to talk about something that a lot of people have been doing and we did ourselves just a little bit.
We did it a little bit because we don't believe in buying like crazy, because if the end of the world will really come, you can stock up all the toilet paper you want. You won't have enough. So what we decided is buy consistent, healthy, relatively healthy meals, which you can prolong a lot in case there's a, a three weeks isolation period or something like that. I don't know. So you can show them.
Oh boy, look what we got here. Lots of stuff.
These are not Pringles. Everyone,
Nope.
we can start with this. These are
Kidney beans.
kidney beans.
Look
red
into the
kidney
depths of this Pringles can. You can't see shiz.
beans. They're bought in batch and they are being used. You can use them to boil them and make stews and other meals with them, combine them with vegetables, meat, and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
It's very nutritious and cheap, and the red kidney beans are the most nutritious beans that you can find.
And right next to those beans, we got some rice.
Which my darling here, before this, just spilled a bit because she's just clumsy. But
You know what? I love you too.
this is brown rice. We use brown rice. Why?
Because it contains less calories and it's very healthy.
Exactly, especially for us who try to watch a bit on our weight. It's brown pre-cooked rice. And you can, again, like with the beans, you can combine it, make Chinese food. You can combine it with this beautiful half cabbage here that I had. Yeah, by the way,
As I like to say, Eastern Europe's delight.
Exactly. This cabbage can be used in mostly all of the stews, soups, fried Chinese food. Don't worry, it won't be contagious. Just use it in Chinese food. Make your own Chinese food.
Let me tell you a little secret. That works really well in tomatoes.
Tomato, everything.
Soup. I'll just say tomato
Yeah,
soup.
we use it in soup. Oh man, I forgot to put here some ramen soup packs. They're not the most healthy, but what we do is we combine them with fresh vegetables, like this thing here. We cut it, we put it even in the freezer, and we make it last a long time.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to just open the pack of noodles and put it in and it'll be done. No.
Yeah.
That's
You make it,
a nasty
you
joke.
make it bigger, you make it last more, and you make it more healthy. That's the point here.
Yeah.
You have to be healthy so your organism
right.
can defend against all the bad viruses around. That's all you
Oatmeal.
can do. Oatmeal. You can use this obviously to make oatmeal. Oat flakes to make oatmeal, but you can also use it to make
Cookies.
cookies,
If you want something sweet.
pancakes, even omelet. I put it even in omelet, and everything with this will be more consistent.
He makes oatmeal pancakes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is cheap. What we showed you each is between $50 and $1 here
Yes.
in Romania.
Speaking of meal this and that, we got cornmeal.
This is the Romanian delight because before, even from hundreds and hundreds of years ago, the Romanian peasants used this as their basic food, like Vietnamese have, rice, So we basically just boil this for 15 minutes, but you can also combine it with things, and it can also be used as instead of mashed potatoes or everything. This is really cheap. It's less than $50 for 1 kilo.
You can make something like bread with that. And
Yeah, you can
You know
make-
what?
yeah.
I think that
Bread substitute.
I will create a little link for you guys if you want to read the recipes. I'll put something together
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
We got something else here. What should I pick out of all this mess here? You know what? I think I'll just grab this.
This is
As you can
something
tell-
that most people use, nothing novelty here, but we picked some more smaller ones because they're more versatile. You can cook all kinds
Macaroni.
of- yeah, you can cook them in stews, as pastas, and soups.
And if you
They're
want
cheap.
mac and cheese, of course.
Yeah,
Yep. And now, lentils.
lentils, red lentils, very nutritious. You can even buy green ones. I have a pack of green ones as well. But lentils, red ones are my favorite. They taste better and they get mashed like mashed potatoes, and they're really good with a bit of meat or other vegetables.
You
only.
have to.
If you're vegetarian, just a bit of vegetables, and you get all the proteins that you need, basically. And it can last a long time.
But before you cook them, you need to let them sit in water overnight.
As with the as with
beans.
the beans, yeah. All right, what else?
Walnuts.
Yeah,
Good
bought
for almost anything.
Yeah, brought from the local market. They're from around here, and they're very nutritious. You can even make cookies with them. You can put it in Chinese food, in salads, and or just eat them on their own. They're very high in oils and protein. Very good for these times, and plus all of the things here don't go bad as fast as, I don't know, some green salad or something that you can buy once every 2 days. We need to stay more inside, and we need to have more foods that last more inside, obviously. This is
Couscous.
couscous, a small pack of it, $1 again, very cheap. Everything's cheap what we show you here. This can be done again as with the rice and lentils. It can be just cooked with vegetables or meat or just herbs if you feel like being crazy. But it's very nutritious, not the most healthy food because it's basically flour, but it's very nutritious. So
Pasta di tomate.
yeah, we're in Romania. Pasta di tomate. This is a small pack. This is a small pack, but we bought more small packs because we don't want to open a big pack and just let them go bad. So we just have a small one, and we are using it for pastas, stews, soups, and everything that needs a bit of, besides ketchup. Yeah.
Pork and beans.
Yeah, the thing about this thing here, okay, we already have dry beans, but this is good because you can multiply it. Like for example, you can combine it like this. Have this boiled with some herbs and have this aside. So you basically don't eat to make things last. You don't eat just a can and then, nothing to eat. You use this for 2 people. If you can combine it with this, it's enough for a meal for 2 people.
I gotta make fun of my own kind. A lot of Americans will not understand that concept.
Yeah, well...
They gotta.
Living in a post-communist country really makes you be more economical with all kinds of things. These are potatoes, obviously.
Potates.
No explanation needed. Potatoes, we have more of these. The advantage to these is that they can be cooked in the microwave, like with the pastas in fact, but they don't need to be fried necessarily. They can cook them in the microwave and also, even in the embers if it comes to the apocalypse.
Yeah, potatoes save a lot of people.
Yeah. Besides all of these, this ginger is very useful if you want to stay healthy, in the sense of if you catch a common cold and you want to get rid of sour throat, this is very useful again.
Lunch meat in a can.
Yeah. Before we get on with this, the ginger, the lemon, they're very good with teas, and use them a lot. They won't get rid of any corona infection, obviously, but they're very healthy. Okay.
It'll make you feel good.
This is just basic pork meat, which you can combine again, I don't know, with some lentils. You boil these, you put this in, you're done. You have a meal.
Or you can still have that with the beans.
These 2 here, you can easily make a whole meal out of these and still have half of the lentils left.
That might go well with the red ones, the kidney beans.
Yeah.
And lastly, something that Americans aren't really used to or don't really know about, which is halva.
Yeah.
This is mashed up sunflower seeds.
Sunflower seeds, yeah. And this thing here is so consistent. This is the perfect dessert for stranded times like this.
You wouldn't think that, since I said sunflower seeds being mashed up, you wouldn't think that it would be sweet, but it is.
It is, because it has other things in it.
Yeah.
Mostly sugar. But it's not the healthiest thing, obviously. But for nuclear wars, for famines, for pandemics, you name it, this is your jack of all trades dessert.
It's so weird because it'll last a long time. You eat a little bit and it'll keep you going for a little while.
Yeah. We also checked up on making your own masks, because obviously, as you know, a lot of people don't find masks anymore. They're not so important if you're not sick at all. You don't have any coldness, but if you do, you should at least protect your loved ones or the people around you. So we just figured out a way to do them, and if you're interested, we can show you in a separate video how to make these masks. You just need, basically, just to make it short, some elastic, rubber bands, normal nose napkins, yeah, and maybe a stapler, but not necessarily true.
Well, I would use a stapler.
Yeah, it's easier if you have one, but not everyone
Tape
has a
won't keep
stapler.
it for very long at all.
Yeah, so basically this is, how should I say, the basics that, you know, if you have them, you can make them last a long time,
Oh, wait.
especially with some little vegetables or herbs or
What about
whatever else.
yeah, the drinks too?
Well, the drinks. I kind of told them about the teas. You have to stock on teas. Teas keep you very, very well, you know, keep you fed basically. You complete your intake, and basically if you're having common colds, if you combine it with ginger or lemon, it makes you keep them a bit away, you know.
Yeah,
and plus your
and-
body gets more, your body is more hot. You don't get cold so easy. You can make yourself some lemonade. It won't help you with the corona, of course, but
I have a suggestion. Something that we've been doing for the past few days now. They're little, what are they called? The little tablets. They're vitamin tablets, but you put it in the drink and it makes carbonated water with all those properties that can keep you pretty
that
safe,
can
pretty good.
keep you safe from common colds, and it can make your body more strong.
Yeah,
If you have vitamins, obviously, because you can't, for example, get out and get your vitamin D from the sun too much. You can get out in nature, but you know, for some people, they can't go out in the city. You know, they're really isolated in some areas. Not here yet, but yeah. You basically can, of course, we have coffee. We have, you know, things like vinegar, oil.
People are going to be
things like
buying
that.
up all the sugar.
Yeah, and I haven't even mentioned the frozen food, but the frozen
fruit.
foods, yeah, the frozen foods are, you know, something that you can combine with this, like frozen vegetables, frozen meat, things like that.
Oh, another thing, I know we've just been talking about food and drinks pretty much, but it's also recommended that you get plenty of rest too, you know?
Yeah, so your body can be more strong.
Yeah.
And also less alcohol, which we kind of do. We have a beer or two sometimes, but that's not a lot of alcohol. I mean, you know, very strong drinks, for example, you know, that
Hard times for winos. No, I'm kidding.
can make a really,
Well, not really, I don't
can make your body really weak in face of, you know, even common colds, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I think we touched on everything we needed to, at least for this video.
I guess we did.
Well-
I hope we've been helpful, and don't forget, if you need more tips, we're not the biggest specialists, but
We know some things.
we know things.
And we drank stuff.
Yeah. All right, everyone, stay safe and
Thanks for watching.
try our things.
And definitely check the description for all information regarding following our Facebook page, which I really want you to do. Okay, we both do, but you know. And the recipes too, because I'm really sure I'm gonna do that.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page.
Yeah, most of all,
Channel.
subscribe. And hit the bell button so you can get updates from us every time we upload something.
All right, arrivederci.
Ciao, peeps!